Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been, I would say, a couple of weeks since I've been posting a video, but I've been in this space where I literally had to just find some quietness and tune in with my soul, with my angels and guides and my divine team. I just felt that I needed that kind of solitude and that stillness to realign myself. And because so much is happening in the universe, it's insane. I don't know if you're feeling the energy too and the full moon, but it's been insane. I can see such an elevation with my gifts, and through my meditation and through my healing. It's like I'm on this journey, and I just felt that I needed some quiet time. I even took a few days off of work, so I had like 6 days to myself, not going to work. And yeah, I just really was diving into information, even researching, about what's happening, in the universe with all the movements, all the solar flares, the planets, Three-Eye Atlas, and so on. So yeah, it's just, that's why I have been absent. And so I hope this video finds you well, finds you happy, finds you balanced. And yeah, I just felt that it is time to get back on track and start filming again. It's been such, a blessing. It's such a blessing to be, alive and experiencing all of this. And I listen to people who are, in this spiritual realm, in this awakening, and they have been going through such amazing things. And I'm sure you have too, because you wouldn't be here watching my video if you haven't, And I just think that we are so lucky and we should be grateful every day for experiencing this. So it's like we're being downloaded with everything, it's through our heart space. Everything is coming through our heart space. And when you just sit down and just focus on your heart space, you can feel an amount of love. It's there because we all come from love, and when you just sit in your heart space, you feel so in tune with yourself, like it's where you're meant to be, So if you have any time just to close your eyes, and sit in your heart space, it would do miracles. And these times are miraculous, I've been researching like what's coming ahead, and it's all about miracles happening, us being able to heal ourselves. I've been going through this journey as well to heal myself for the past, let's say, year and a half, I have some things going on in the body, and I've been healing myself. And I had an appointment actually last week, and the results are just like, it's insane, And it's so funny because I actually work in a hospital, so I literally go like kind of, I don't want to say that word, but it's like I don't practice what I've studied kind of on myself, because I rather do natural healing, and so I've been doing that. And when my doctor had the results, and she was shocked, but it's funny how they never question anything. And it's such a shame, because I truly believe that we can all heal ourselves, unless it is the life contract that we chose to live. If maybe we had to get sick of something and eventually pass away with this disease, condition, whatever, that was our choice before we came to this earth. So, it doesn't always mean that you are going to heal yourself if it is in the contract that you came to do. You came to live and you had to go through that. But I truly felt that I can heal myself, doing it naturally, doing it with food I eat, supplements. But mostly what I can say that helped me was lacking stress in my life. That, I think, it was just fueling the problem. It literally was like, giving fire to gas, kind of, and it just flames up. So I have to say that the results were amazing, and I've been in this little bubble actually doing the work, and literally just focusing on myself and detaching myself from the issues that stress me out, people that stress me out, even if it's family members. I just learned how to deal and to step backwards instead of putting myself constantly in these situations. Even at work, I work in a very, very toxic environment. It's heavy to work in a hospital, and when you're trying to heal yourself, just makes it double the work, and having to work in such a big team for me is, it's challenging because everyone has their own character, and I'm not there to change anyone, but I am there to share my light with these people so they can realign themselves, they can come into balance. And that for me is why I came here on earth. And so, that was amazing news. And so I really, really hope that everybody can, we can all learn from each other and see people from your heart space, through love. Even though you don't always get along with everyone, it's really the way to live your life. And I truly, truly believe that. Yesterday I went to Mass, and the priest who was reading a scripture from St. John. I don't know what scripture it was, to be honest. I didn't research it myself. But he was saying how in order for us to change, or change the way we see a situation for what it is, we have to go deep within. You cannot change your life, you cannot change your work, your relationship, your whatever it is that's bothering you by just focusing on the negative and trying to change each other. It's what you can do as an individual, and by going deep within and figuring out what you need to change within yourself. And that is so true, because throughout my healing journey, even when I was anxious, for some reason, I would think that everybody is to blame because their characters, used to stress me out, or this or that, but it's who I had to change was myself. That's the, the tipping point of it all. I had to change myself. I had to change the way I see things, and that's exactly it. It's like you have this vortex around you, this vortex of energy, and it's what you put into this vortex. So your thoughts, your ideas, your actions, this is what it all comes down to. And if you put stuff that are negative, like negative habits, negative thoughts, anything that does not do you any good, if you put these in the vortex, that's what you're gonna collect. That's what you're gonna, it's like you're a magnet, you know, that's what you're gonna receive. But if you do the other way, if you actually put good thoughts, you know, and just trust in the divine and trust the journey you are in, that is what you are going to receive. It's basic. It really is. It's hard to do, but it's so easy to understand. And when you really are open and aware of this, you can do it yourself. No matter how small, no matter how big the thing is, it all depends on you and no one else. It really, it's, you are the one who is in control of your life. You are the one who is in control of your thoughts. So if you can't change that, then no one will. You need to step up and you need to put things that you want to surround your life with in that vortex. That is so important. And that is the number one thing I can tell anyone who is on a healing journey, no matter what it is. I mean, we're not here forever, and we need to accept that. So whether it's our life path or not, you cannot change what you came here to do. That's your journey, and you need to trust in the divine through that. So through thick and thin, never lose your faith, because eventually we're all going to return home. And when you return home, none of this is going to matter. Not that person that pissed you off at work, not that person who honked their horn on the street. That has nothing to do with when you're going back home. It's peaceful, it's beautiful, it's happiness, it's everything you can dream of. Everything. So let's just make this adventure, this journey here on earth worthwhile, because really it is short and we are so blessed to be experiencing all of this. We chose to come here at this time for this big awakening, you know, and I truly hope that we can all do it together as a collective. So I hope this message resonated with you, and the light in me always greets the light in you, and until next time.